Good evening. Firstly, I'd like to thank the Brisbane Community Forum and Voting Matters, and especially Jewel for putting on this evening tonight. And I'd like to thank all of you for coming out here and getting involved, because far too many people in this country are not involved in how the government runs, and that apathy among Australians that we sometimes like to pride ourselves upon has led to a fairly nasty situation where the government is now out of control. What we are hearing a lot of this evening is talking about symptoms. This is wrong, that's wrong, this is how we fix it. Here's some band-aids, let's make some more laws. No, we don't want to do that. Somebody's dinner's ready. Our battery's died on our microphone, but not to worry, I can deal with that situation. Our government, our laws, over the last, 100 years, since we first obtained a cursed federal government and lost our competitive federalism that we had amongst the colonies, we have grown our government, we have grown our bureaucracy, we have grown our laws to a point where no one, not the most learned High Court justice, not the most tenured university law professor, no one can understand this beast. No one knows what goes on in there. No one can fully understand the whole breadth and depth of what we've unleashed upon ourselves through that apathy. Now, when things get so complex, so big, with so many moving parts that no one really understands how they work, we start to get a little bit mystical about them. They start to develop powers, and that provides a little opening for corruption to get in. People want to get in there. They want to start using those powers to get you to do things for them, to live the way you want. They want you to live, to pay them your income because, they're doing all these favours for you, aren't they? So we're hearing a lot about left and a lot about right, when in reality, left and right are fairly meaningless and archaic terms these days. The battle on nearly every political front today is between, as we've heard, freedom and authoritarianism. Now, it is freedom that underpins the fundamental dignity of humanity. Without freedom, we have no agency, which is the ability to make our own decisions and accept the consequences, whether we're reaping rewards or facing the music in some way. We should have the right to do that. That's agency, and that's the fundamental underpinning of human dignity, is the ability to live your life as a human being. Now, when we start creating laws and making regulations, we take that agency away from people. We render them less than human. We're succumbing to slavery every time we allow a law to be passed over us. Good people don't need laws. They do good things regardless of what the law says. Bad people find ways around the law. They're useless. Stop making more of them. When our government gets so big, and I think it was Oscar Wilde well over 100 years ago that said, the bureaucracy is expanding to meet the needs of the expanding bureaucracy. When the government gets so big, when it gets so self-serving, that it has become its own entity, we believe in its powers, and it's ruling us, where it should work for us, not as our master. So the Liberal Democrats exist to reduce the size and scope of government, to get it off our backs, to get it out of our wallets, to get it to leave us the hell alone, live our lives, we're not hurting anyone, go away.